ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot to talk about at the moment. A lot to talk about. Let's wait for a couple people to join in. Then I got a lovely video to share with everyone. Absolutely lovely. Very hilarious, very comical. So please, if you're watching this, if you're watching a replay, don't have a TDS attack. TDS is a real syndrome. This might be having you have some symptoms right now. But please, everyone, calm down and breathe. We're all human beings, and most of us are United States citizens. Most of my viewers are from the U.S. and legal United States citizens. So I just wanted to put that out there. But yeah, we're live again. We're gonna wait for some people to join in, and then we're gonna get to the topics. We got Russia. We got the gloom and doom media that doesn't like Trump, trying to make Trump sound like a demon. But he's doing a good job because it's the same guy. But last time he was president, they were not going this hard on him. They're going hard on him. But he's going hard in the White House. He's going hard in the White House. So it's going to be absolutely, interesting to see what's going to happen these next 3.5 years. That's right, Democrats. I know it feels like it's been 4 years already. When you cry every day about Donald Trump, it might feel like that. But unfortunately, it's only been about 6 months for you guys. It's unfortunate. For me, I'm happy. I hope that we get another 4 years of Donald Trump. But I know you guys aren't happy about it. But, that's what it is. We got an AI video. We got a great video to share with you guys. Yeah, we got a lot of... Oh, by the way, tomorrow we got some interesting content coming. Take your mind off a little bit of the political content tomorrow. So if you want to tune in and watch some stuff that's not even political, you can come tomorrow. You're going to have a lot of fun watching it, I promise you. Who do we got watching? Drop me a comment. I'm always interested to hear it. Welcome in. And yeah, let's wait a few minutes here for a couple people to join into the live stream. We just went live like a minute or two ago. Excuse me. Hey, Jim. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? How's everyone doing on this Sunday night? Hope everyone's having a great Sunday. Don't forget to double tap that screen, like, subscribe. And yeah, we have a lot of new content coming out, a lot of new travel content. Yes, we will be doing, Trump content. We will still be doing the political videos. We will still be grabbing your attention at all angles. Hey, Traveling 2. Good, great to hear you. Traveling 2? I know you don't like Mr. Trump, but you're going to want to check out tomorrow's video. We will be going to Budva, Montenegro. And yeah, it'll be a great time. We'll probably live stream in some bars and some different places. Yep. Going to Budva, Montenegro tomorrow. So it'll be interesting. We're going to have some great live stream videos going on. So it's definitely going to be interesting. Bill, you were the guy I showed you the beach to, right? I showed you the beach, I remember, right? In Montenegro here. But yeah, you guys are really going to like this content. Wrong. Love Trump. My apologies. Yeah, I appreciate for those super chats. I do have those glasses that you basically got me. They're around here somewhere. Actually, they're on my patio where I sit sometimes. So yeah, I definitely recommend you, Jim, to check out tomorrow's video. Even if you're at work or if you're busy, if you have a little time, you can glare at the phone. Definitely come back. It'll be around 7 or 8, maybe 9 Eastern Standard Time. MAGA back in business. Guys, we have a hilarious video to share with you. Hilarious. We're going to be talking about how well Trump is doing with Russia situation. Hillary Clinton recommended, saying if Trump, stops this situation, she's going to recommend him for a Nobel Peace Prize. Got bad news for you, Hillary, whatever you want to call her. She's going to prison. Bye. Trump isn't going to give you a pass this time like he gave you in his first term. Yeah, Trump is going to pull off the end to Russia conflict. I indeed believe it. Guys, can you like the screen? Double tap. Drop me some comments. Let me know who's watching. I love to hear it. Let me know who's in chat. Let me know who's viewing it right now because I got a really funny video. My hair's sticking out. Oops, the hat does that. All natural, brother. I like those too, but I like all natural the best. But yeah, double tap that screen if we get to 100 viewers or 5 likes first, whatever happens first. We will, the hat's awesome. Donald Trump is awesome. But I do have some more hats coming. One more like and I'll play this video. I'm not even going to wait for the 100 viewers. They can just come in when they come in. Trump, liberty and justice. I don't think I've seen you here before on my channel. But yeah, I got a hilarious comical video for you guys. Absolutely hilarious. If you guys have any questions or comments, you can drop me a super chat. They will all be answered, read out loud, etc., etc. Okay, let's play this AI video that we got for you.
What up, America? It's Andrew Jackson, that guy you roll up to hit some powder. I founded the Democrat Party and chose the jackass as our mascot. Now, as you can probably tell, times have changed a bit from the party back in my day, and present-day Democrats will come to hate me, but that's your problem. Jackson started the Democrat Party to appeal to the common man. Democrats today sometimes give him credit for that, but only after calling him an evil white bigot. Needless to say, the party started off pretty sketchy by today's standards. We were by far the pro-slavery party all the way through the Civil War. After the war, we cleaned up our act and supported the North's Reconstruction efforts. Totally kidding, we doubled down on racism and became the party of the Klan. But seriously, we didn't have much of a platform after the war, except Jim Crow, but that was until our boy came in.
Democrats!
Then came the Depression. People lost trust in markets, so I wheeled in to drastically expand communism across the country, and Democrats been hooked ever since. Up until this point, blacks had always voted Republican, as they were the party that freed the slaves. But after FDR's New Deal, blacks swung 75% Democrat. This was a complete realignment, not because of civil rights, but because of economics. All while the Democrats were still the party of the Klan, and their stronghold was the South. We pushed segregation throughout the South and filibustered the 1964 Civil Rights Act for 75 days. It wasn't until Republicans stepped up and found even more votes to pass the bill. So ask yourself, how are Democrats seen as the party of the civil rights? Well, it's because
Democrats are very persuasive. But again, it ultimately boils down to economic incentives. Once Democrats realize the power of government spending and handouts, you can appeal to any voter group and lock them in.
1, 2, 3.
Gays for Palestine.
Good luck with that. So anyway, to sum it all up, my party has changed a shit ton, but it's not because of the mythical party switch. Democrats controlled the South all the way through the 1990s. But they did adopt new policies like massive social spending and welfare programs that allowed them to...
Yay, Democrats! You love your welfare, don't you, guys? You love your welfare, don't you? You love your welfare. If you didn't have the welfare, how could the Democrat Party survive? We don't kick legal immigrants out. We love legal immigrants. We kick illegal fuckers out of the country. Illegals! I will always say gays for Palestine won't stand a chance. They throw gays off the buildings in Gaza. They take gay people and they throw them off the buildings in Gaza. And you guys are saying, oh, queers for Palestine. That shit is fucking bullshit. They hate gays. Double tap that screen, like, subscribe. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What city, what state. I love to hear it. Do you guys want to hear the new details on President Trump? It's fantastic what Trump is doing, guys. He's doing an excellent job. Absolutely amazing. Let's pull up something interesting for you guys. Hold the door, hold the door. Hey! The party of hate, evil, and Shaitan. Satan. Look, hate. They're hating in the comments. What are they doing showing evil? And what are they also talking about? Cults. Isn't that Satanism? So that proves it. The Democrat Party is dead. Sorry, Democrats are at an all-time low. And the last, entire history of the Democrat Party, you guys are at the lowest you've ever been. The lowest support you've ever been in the entire Democrat Party history. Trump's approval ratings are the highest Republican president approval ratings in the last 60 years. The last 60 years. This isn't a meme. This is serious. Hate? Evil Shaitan. Hit that like, subscribe button. If you guys have any questions, comments, or hell, if you want to see 300 to 400 push-ups, you can drop a $20 super chat. Or hell, if you want to just see 50 push-ups, you can drop a $10 super chat. I don't care about no demon rat. They hate, they're evil, and Satan. The majority of them. The majority of them. The Diddycrats, the Trannycrats. It is true. His approval rating is sky high. The tariffs are working. Grocery prices are lower. Gas prices are lower. Trump's about to end the war with Russia and Ukraine, and the Democrats are pissed. They're like, no, please, Mr. Trump, please stop ending wars. You're going to make us admit that you're the best president in U.S. history. Please, Mr. Trump, you already stopped 7 wars. Please, Mr. Trump, please don't end an 8th war. Don't make it 8 wars you've ended. You're going to make us praise you. And we love the party of hate, evil, and Satan because we are the Democrat Party. But if you keep ending wars, we're going to have to admit that you did a great job, Mr. Trump. A great job. If you guys have any questions, any comments, drop some super chats. Every single super chat will be read out loud. I'm not debating you in voice chat. We can debate live on my show if you want, but you gotta wait your turn or you gotta drop a $20 super chat. If you want to debate right here, right now, you gotta drop a $20 super chat. Or you gotta wait your turn in the Discord. Link in the bio. Link in the bio. Now, guys, the party of hate, evil, and Satan. The Jim Crow laws? Who made those? The party of the KKK? Who made those? Who made that? The Democrats. We can't forget it. We cannot forget it. We cannot forget it. The demon rats are mad. Trump is winning. He's ended 7 wars. He's lowered grocery prices, lowered gas prices. He's doing great for the country. I can't imagine being a democrat or a trannycrat and being mad. I don't understand. How can you be mad? How can you be mad? How could you be mad about Trump ending wars? All hail King Trump. Down with America. America is doing fantastic, brother. Absolutely fantastic. Gas is lower. Grocery prices are lower. The stock market is soaring. How is it down with America? I don't understand, brother. I don't understand. America is doing fantastic. Literally, everything is going right. We've ended 7 wars. You want me to name the wars? India, Pakistan, Azerbaijan, Armenia. That's 2 wars right there. You want me to keep going? Come on, guys. Spam MAGA down below. Let me know where you guys are coming from. But let me show you this short video. This will make the Democrats feel much better. This will make the Democrats feel much better. And just a reminder, if you have any questions, comments, anything you want to talk about, you can drop a super chat. It will be read out loud. Or hell, you want to see 50 push-ups? 50 push-ups, drop a $10 super chat. If you want to see 300 to 400 push-ups, drop a $20 super chat. Now let's get it. Watch this. Watch this, fellow Diddycrats.
As you can probably tell, times have changed a bit from the party back in my day, and present-day Democrats will come to hate
The
me,
first Democrat.
Jackson started the Democrat Party to appeal to the common man. Democrats today sometimes give him credit for that, but only after calling him an evil white bigot. Needless to say, the party started off pretty sketchy by today's standards. We were by far the pro-slavery party all the way through the Civil War. After the war, we cleaned up our act and supported the North's Reconstruction efforts. Totally kidding, we doubled down on racism and became the party of the
Democrats.
Seriously, we didn't have much of a platform after the war, except Jim Crow, but that was until our boy came in hot on his rollerblades.
Democrats.
Depression, people lost trust in markets, so I wheeled in to drastically expand communism across the country.
Democrats.
Ever since. Up until this point, blacks had always voted Republican as they were the party that freed the slaves. But after FDR's New Deal, blacks swung 75% Democrat. This was a complete realignment, not because of civil rights, but because of economics.
Democrats. Oh, what did this guy drop for a super chat? Trump equals God. Anyone who thinks differently is a lib. No, we only worship Jesus Christ. We don't worship Trump. Trump's fucked up before. Trump ain't perfect. But he's hell of a lot better than the Democrats. He is fixing the Republican Party and he's destroying the woke Democrat Party. It's fantastic.
Democrats were still the party of the Klan, and their stronghold was the South. We pushed segregation throughout the South and filibustered the 1964 Civil Rights Act for 75 days. It wasn't until Republicans stepped up and found even more votes to pass the bill. So ask yourself, how are Democrats seen as the party of the civil rights? Well, it's because
Democrats are very persuasive. But again, it ultimately boils down to economic incentives. Once Democrats realize the power of government spending and handouts, you can appeal to any voter group and lock them in.
1, 2, 3.
Gays for Palestine.
Gays for Palestine? Palestine pushes gays off buildings.
So anyway, to sum it all up,
I don't understand it. Trump is doing a fantastic job. Fantastic job, Mr. Trump. I appreciate it. The best part of waking up is Donald Trump is president. Yeah. Hell yeah. Tired of waking up with Biden? It's your year, 2025. Donald J. Trump is president. We don't gotta wake up with Diddycrats and a tranny health secretary that's overweight and fat. We get RFK Jr. and Maha. We get President Trump's team. It's fantastic. The best part of waking up is Trump. Chickens for KFC? Oh, God. Why? Because KFC has a Beyond Chicken option, a Beyond Meat option? Don't eat Beyond Meat. That is for liberals. Real men eat real meat. Or if you're a vegan, I can respect you. Just eat real vegan options. Don't eat that fake chemical bullshit that Bill Gates makes in his lab. Bill Gates is a huge democrat. He's a huge democrat. Bill Gates went to that island and kept hanging out with Epstein even after he knew that Epstein was doing stuff to children. He hung out with Epstein in 2017, 2016. Trump didn't do that. Trump cooperated in 2007 to put Epstein in prison. He cooperated to help Epstein get locked up in prison. And then in 2019, he put Epstein back in prison. Thank you, Mr. Trump. You did a fantastic job. Amazing. Amazing. Mr. Trump is doing amazing. Mr. Trump did a fantastic job. He didn't pardon Epstein. He didn't pardon Diddy. None of that bullcrap. All he did was make America great. The best part about waking up is Donald J. Trump is president. Gays for Palestine is chickens for KFC. Pretty much. Gays for Palestine is chickens for KFC. Pretty much. Pretty much the same thing. Gays get pushed off of skyscrapers in Gaza. Why the fuck would you support that? You want to get pushed off a skyscraper, Queers for Palestine? We should start a new foundation. We should fund every single queer for Palestine. That way we can get them a flight over the Palestine. Immediately. Ashley Biden's diary. Ashley Biden was scared to take a shower because Joe Biden would come in there when she was 13, 14, 15 years old and diddler her. Joe Biden would diddler her. And no one talks about Ashley Biden's diary where she said she was scared to take a shower because her dad would come and diddler her. It is horrendous. All they say is Trump list. Bullshit. The list will come. The truth will come out eventually. Hillary Clinton, breaking news. Hillary Clinton admits she would nominate Trump for a Nobel Peace Prize if he ends war in Ukraine. Hillary, it's too late. You got subpoenaed. You're going to court. You're going to court and you're going to jail, Miss Hillary. Sorry to tell you. Hit that like, subscribe button if you guys got any comments or questions, anything you want me to read out loud. The comments are moving quickly. If you guys have anything to say, drop a super chat. Drop a super chat. If you guys got any comments or questions, or hell, if you want to see 300 to 400 push-ups live on stream, drop a $20 super chat. If you want to see 50 push-ups, drop a $10 super chat and say push-ups. Push-ups. Damn, you're hyped today. Yeah, I drank a bunch of energy drinks, and now I'm ready to talk about the facts. Hillary is going to prison. Hillary is going to prison. That's not an opinion. That's a fact. Donald Trump wants to eliminate taxes for anyone making less than $200,000 a year. Now, I know the Diddycrats are too busy talking about, oh, we got to tax the rich. That's a dumbass idea. If we tax the rich, you're about to lose your jobs. A lot of the rich don't need most of your jobs. They don't need you. They can replace you and make one guy do 5 jobs. Put Trump on Mount Rushmore. Hell yeah, I agree with that. Hey, Pedro, does ICE know where you are? We should have a flat tax rate. That way it's fair for everyone. But even beyond that, I think, no taxes for anyone making less than $200,000 a year. I'm with you, Mr. Trump. I'm with you. Anyone against this? Any Diddycrats against this probably don't even make enough money to pay taxes in the first place. So that's all I got to say on that. But if you guys have any comments, questions, love the racism, I hate racism. I haven't said anything racist the entire stream. The Diddycrats are losing. It's a hell of a world we live in. It's a hell of a war that's about to end as well. We're about to end the Russia-Ukraine war. And it is fantastic. Thank you, Mr. Trump. Oh, we can't forget who started the Clinton Foundation. Maybe that's why Bill and Hillary got subpoenaed to go to court in October, so they can talk about why this guy funded their organization that's now worth billions of dollars. That ain't suspicious. It ain't suspicious that the Clinton Foundation is now worth billions, and this guy funded it. And you know what this guy did? He invited Epstein to the White House 17 times. He went on this guy's jet 27 times. He went to that island. It's proven on the flight logs. You want to know who never went to that island? Donald J. Trump. Fact checked by the People's Voice community. Billionaire PDF file. Jeffrey Epstein created the Clinton Foundation. You Democrats really wanted Hillary as president in 2016, didn't you? A woman that was directly funded by Epstein. That's lovely. And you say you care about kids, but you don't like to talk about the 320,000 kids that went missing at Biden's border. You say it's fake. You say it's bullshit. You say they didn't show up for court. Yeah, they didn't show up for court because they were missing and no one could find them. And the Diddycrats say, oh, no human trafficking happens at that border. We got to keep the border open so we can let more human trafficking, legal alien murderers and criminals pour through. Hell no. We need to close that shit down. If you're doing that kind of shit, you should go in the wood chipper. All PDF files should go in the wood chipper. Thank God Donald Trump is waging a war on the cartel that they're going to lose. We need to send the military in and take down the damn cartel right now. Now, hopefully the cartel doesn't come after me for this, but this is facts. Billionaire PDF file, Jeffrey Epstein created the Clinton Foundation. You ever wonder why, they got subpoenaed to go to court and talk about, Jeffrey Epstein and all their involvement with him? This is why. This is why. It's not because they're trying to throw you off of Trump. It's not because of this or that. It's because they're trying to expose the truth. No one's questioned this guy. No one cares about all his deviant activities with children. They only care about arresting Trump. They don't care about actually getting the PDF files. They just care about putting your favorite president in prison. Why? Because he ended 7 wars and he lowered grocery and gas prices? Why? I don't understand. Why do you want Trump in prison so badly? Why? Why are the Diddycrats angry? I just don't understand. Slap that like and subscribe button. And I don't understand why you guys are so angry and so evil. You are working with the globalists. You are working with the globalists. They want to make you eat bugs. Bill Clinton, he wants you to eat his new butter. He wants you to eat Bill's butter. Genetically modified butter, because the butter is too, regular butter hurts the environment too much. Too much CO2 created. No, don't eat Bill's butter. That shit is disgusting. You think Bill cares about humanity? He has too much money, and he's done too much evil stuff in the past to possibly ever change or care about humanity. It's not even about the money. I'm not going to sound like the Diddycrats. No war, only peace. You can't name one single war this man has started, but you can name 7 wars he's ended. 7. Why are people mad about that? The only people that sound demented is the Demoncrats, the Diddycrats, the Trannycrats, the weirdos attacking this man 24/7 for ending 7 wars. Even if Trump ends this Russian-Ukraine war, all they're going to scream is, well, he said he was going to do it on day 1. Trump didn't do that. Trump didn't do that. Even if this man saves the entire world from the worst catastrophes, even if he cured cancer by himself, the Diddycrats are going to say, well, he ain't shit. He ain't do that. Donald Trump ain't shit. That's all they're going to say. That's all they're going to say. They don't care about the good this man is doing. They're just going to discredit him, name call him, ad hominem, all that regular ass bullshit that they do. It's the party of the ad hominem. And not only that, the Diddycrats are back at it, attacking Mr. Alex Jones. They want his assets to be sold. They want InfoWars to be sold because he's saying a good amount of truth, too much on here. He looks rough on this, but he's fixed himself a lot since then. He was going through a hard time. He was getting sued by multiple people, probably 20, 30 lawsuits at the same time, all of them trying to take every dollar he had. He's fighting against the globalist tyranny like Bill Clinton, Bill Gates, the Clinton Foundation, the Bidens. And they're trying to take this dude down. How can you sue someone for $1 billion when they aren't even worth $100 million? What kind of bullshit is this? What judge agreed on this? They wanted to sue him for $1.6 trillion, almost the GDP of India, but they couldn't sue the boy Alex Jones for that much because the judge said, whoa, that's a little bit too much there. Well, what about that $1 billion? This man ain't worth $100 million. Thank God there's cryptocurrency that the government can't seize. That's the only way this man can feed his family is with Bitcoin and other cryptos in Solana. So if you want to support Alex, that's exactly how you can support him. Listen, I don't support everything Alex does, but he makes some hell of a great points once in a while, and he predicted a lot of things that were going on. Economy is booming. Thank you, Mr. Trump. Grocery prices are down. Gas prices are down. We don't have DEI bullshit anymore. If you want to hire someone because they do a great job or they did great on the interview, you can. You can hire who you want. The government isn't going to force feed you and say, oh, you got to hire more blacks, you got to hire more Hispanics. Or hell, even if they try to force feed you to hire more white people, which never happens, but if they did that, I'd be against it too. Everything is cheaper. Thank you, President Trump. 110%. Grocery prices are down. But if you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want me to read out loud, talk about, discuss, drop some super chats. Or hell, you want to see 300 to 400 push-ups? Drop a $20 super chat. Hell, you want to see maybe like 50 to 80 push-ups? Drop a $10 super chat. Nothing is satire. This is what the majority of America believes. If you think I can't do 10 push-ups, how about you drop a $10 super chat and I'll show you I can do 60 push-ups. Easy peasy, perfect form. Bring back the pretty Hispanic lady. Hell, drop a super chat. I'll bring her back on tonight. I'm from Florida. I don't know why people try to discredit me because I travel around the world and they're stuck in their one city with their shitty life. We already got super chats, but if you guys have any other questions or comments or anything you want me to read out loud, you can drop some super chats. We read them all out loud. The Diddycrats are mad. Look what Trump posted. He posted his buddy Elon 1 hour ago. Freedom is priceless. 100% Mr. Musk. Trump is inviting Mr. Musk back to that White House. They're going to resolve their issue. When he comes back to the White House, that's the day that the Diddycrats cry their damn eyes out. Where's the hot chick? You want the hot chick back on here? Drop a super chat. I'll get her back on here. If not, you Diddycrats can cry. Send $1 per push-up, snowflakes. Grocery prices are down. They keep going lower every single month. It's hilarious to watch the Diddycrats overreact and cry their eyes out. We can't forget, though, the party of hate, evil, and Satan. The Democrat Party is dead. It's dead. It's dead. Dead Democrat Party. We will never have another Democrat president in history. Thank God. The Democrat Party is dead. It's dead. No more dead Democrat Party. The midterms are ours. We're going to win the midterms. Alex Jones is a legend. He's a legend. We're getting a lot of comments like this, guys. If there's something you want me to read out loud, if you want your comment highlighted, all you guys got to do is drop a super chat. Sounds like you smoked a 16-pack. I'm so triggered. Don't be triggered because America is doing great. Double tap that screen, like, subscribe. If there's anything you want me to talk about, read out loud, or discuss, just drop a super chat. This is your channel. We can play videos, we can show topics, we can read articles, whatever you guys want. But Trump is doing a fantastic job, unlike the party of hate, evil, and Satan. Now, I'm not trying to say every Democrat is hateful or evil or satanic, but I will say the majority of them are. And if they weren't, then why would they be showing so much hate and violence and evil and Satanism to people that love America like me and Donald Trump? Why? It's all there. The evidence is there. Epstein created that Clinton Foundation that actively destroys the country. That's exactly why Trump is going to dismantle the entire Clinton Foundation and throw both Bill and Hillary in prison. My super chats aren't getting through. Too spicy. What the hell are you trying to send? W rage bait? It ain't rage bait. It's 100% serious. Trump is saving the country. He's saving the damn world. And you're fighting against him saving the world and ending 7 wars? India, Pakistan, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Iran, Israel, Congo. All these wars that he's ended. 7 wars that President Trump has ended. Why would you be mad about this? He's trying to release the list. The Democrat judges are preventing him from releasing the list. That's why he's subpoenaing these people. Hillary Clinton, James Comey, Bill Clinton. They're all going to prison. Trump ain't playing around anymore. He's not giving these people passes. He's arresting the deep state and he's putting them in prison. He's suing the living socks off all these media companies that want to lie to you. He's suing the socks off them. This man got $150 million just by suing people for the bullshit that they lie about. This man is collecting hundreds of millions. He's wrecking these media companies. He's going to put Hillary, he's going to put all the deep state people in prison. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be fantastic. Just keep going. I'm going to keep going until all these people are gone and we see a new America by 2028. Hell, I would be happy if Trump could get back in office in 2028. If Trump can't get back in office, well, hopefully we can get J.D. Vance going ham. Hopefully J.D. Vance goes ham. I think he realized. He used to call Trump Hitler a few years ago, but then he got awakened. J.D. Vance got awakened. Now he has a family. Now he has a family and a wife. He knows who's on the good side and the side of evil. The Democrats are the party of evil and Satan. It's not a secret. It's nothing special. The Democrats openly worship Satan. The Democrat Party is circle draining. See, all they can attack you with is ad hominems. Look up ad hominem. If you don't know what that means, Democrats, it's going to change your life. You're going to realize you've been brainwashed to ad hominem. Then you're going to realize the mainstream media has brainwashed you. If you're not even saying real talking points, you're just saying ad hominems, that means you have Trump derangement syndrome. That means the mainstream media has brainwashed you. Debate me, bro? You want me to debate you right here, right now? You got to drop a $20 super chat or hear me out, you can wait in line in my Discord. I believe there's already 3 or 4, maybe 5 people that want to debate me. Wait in my Discord or you can drop a $20 super chat. It's fully up to you. My Discord is link in my bio. If any of you guys want to show some support, I also put my PayPal link in my bio. The super chats only come once a month. So if you want to support me directly, ASAP, then PayPal is a great thing. To debate, yes, it can be free, but you got to wait in line. You got to be patient. You got to let me schedule it. But if you drop a $20 super chat, we can debate right here, right now, or whenever you want for your schedule. Other than that, you can work with my schedule, and I'll try to get you in. We have a couple people that, want to debate already. I have many debates on here. Many debates. New South Park is hilarious. Thank you. I love my country and I love President Trump. And I don't like people that are spreading hate, evil, and Satanism. If you read these comments closely, what are these people doing? They're spreading hate, evil, and Satanism. Meanwhile, the people that love America, even the people that don't like Trump that love America, they're not spreading hate, evil, and Satanism. Not even all the Democrats are spreading hate, evil, and Satanism. What the Democrat Party is. The Democrat Party is dead. It's dead. R.I.P. Hulk Hogan. That was an American hero. He did one hell of a motivational speech getting Trump elected and at Trump's, convention. Trump rocks. He's helping save America. Trump is doing a fantastic job. He's making America great. Everything he's doing. No more natural-born men and women sports. No more natural-born men that think they're a woman in the military. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't joining our military. You got a mental delusion problem. You're delusional. You're a natural-born man. You're not a woman. I'm sorry, but it's the facts. I hope Satan hates me because I am spreading Jesus Christ and I am spreading love to everyone. If you are a Diddy-crat, a tranny-crat, if you are, a Democrat, I still love you. I don't care if you're showing me hate in the comment section. It doesn't matter. I still love everyone. You can say the most vile, effed up things. All you're doing is proving my point, and you're proving to everyone in the world that the party of hate, evil, and Satanism is the Democrat Party, and the Democrat Party is Dad, you aren't going to win the midterms. You aren't going to win. If you love Donald Trump, hit that like and subscribe button. Fuck, if you love America, you don't even gotta like everything Trump does. If you love America, hit that like and subscribe button. Also, guys, I released an amazing travel vlog, amazing travel video. You gotta go check that out. You know, Couture Montenegro, a lot of you probably never even heard about the country of Montenegro, but I'm telling you, this is a hell of a travel vlog. Best travel vlog of the summer. Most entertaining video. You're not going to click away after a minute. You're going to want to watch the whole thing through. It's very entertaining. And if you're trying to enjoy a nice, relaxing Sunday evening, an entertaining Sunday evening, go check out my recent video. Drop me a like. Drop me a comment. Much appreciated, guys. Trump 2032. This man could be 100 years old, and he still would be better than Biden. He would still be more mentally competent than Biden. How much time of the year do you spend traveling? Probably months of the year. Months and months of the year. Montenegro is not a part of Russia, brother. It's not even close to Russia. It's about 11 or 12-hour flight to Russia. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want to talk about, let me know. If there's anything, any videos you want me to watch, anything you want me to talk about, anything you want me to discuss, anything you want me to read out loud, all you gotta do is drop a super chat. It doesn't matter if you're a Diddycrat, a Trannycrat, or a Devilcrat. You know, we can talk about whatever you want. Trump is saving America. He's getting out of this Russian-Ukrainian war. It's fantastic, guys. Trump is doing an amazing job. Thank you, President Trump, for everything you've done. And thank you. All right, guys, we're going to play a video for you now. Guys. I hope you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Let's play a review of what happened. Okay, you guys ready? A little review?
Witkoff, who was in the room for Friday's summit. Welcome back.
This guy was with Trump and Putin in the same room.
Thank you, Shannon. Good morning.
Okay, so let's start here. There are reports that the president supports a Putin proposal, which would essentially give over Donbass, that entire region or most of it, to the Russians. It's a place.
I mean, what do you want us to do?
Living prior to
just keep fighting this war until we lose the entire country of Ukraine?
Like a reward to somebody who has attacked a sovereign country.
Sweden! Shout out Sweden!
We were in the room, Shannon, as a mediator.
Oh, my bad. I forgot to play CNN.
As a mediator, was looking for ways to solve the crisis. He understands that it is for the Ukrainians to decide how they might land swap, how they might...
this ain't America's war. This is Ukraine's war. And no amount of money is going to help them win. They're losing. They lost 20% of their land already.
...to the White House on Monday to make those decisions themselves.
But are reports accurate or inaccurate that the president does...
This woman is anti-Trump.
But are reports accurate or inaccurate that the president does support that ask from Putin?
I think the president supports a peace deal, Shannon, and he got through almost all of it on in Alaska. I mean, I was personally surprised at the amount of wins that we had that day. It was right down the line. We agreed on much more robust security guarantees.
Look at that. That's strength.
The Russians agreed on enshrining legislatively language that would prevent them from, or they would attest to not attempting to take any more land from Ukraine after a peace deal, where they would attest to not...
What's the Discord message you sent me? I didn't even know you're on my Discord. What's your name in my Discord?
Not violating any European borders. So we got through quite a bit, and there's a whole lot more.
But it's understandable that President Zelensky would be very cautious about those, promises potentially from the Putin administration. I mean, he says giving up those particular regions would provide Russia a perfect staging ground for future attacks. So,
Goat flakes. You want me to read it right now? Hold on. Let me try to open my Discord. Zelensky is losing the war. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but it's facts. Let me see. Can I pull up my Discord here? Guys, thank you guys for 13,000 subscribers this weekend. I'll try to pull up your message right now. I'm logging into Discord. I'm not 27. And everyone uses Discord. It's not for, this is an 18 and plus Discord, brother. All right. I'm trying to sign into my Discord. I don't even know my password, bro. What is it? Do I really have to end the live stream right now to check out your message, or do I have to pause the live stream to check out your message on Discord? Is it that important? Or can we continue? You just tell me. If you want me to read your message or pull up something now on the Discord, I would appreciate it if you could drop a $5 super chat. And I'll stop what I'm doing right now to check it out.
well, how do you factor that concern?
But I will check it out after this. Don't worry.
Conversations?
Look, he's a strong president for his country, and we were on the phone with President Zelensky moments after the Alaska summit ended, and I can tell you that I spoke to him personally, gave him my view. The president obviously was making the presentation, and everybody recognized on that telephone call, and there were various European leaders, how much progress we had made in demonstrating that the Russian Federation was going to make significant accommodations well beyond what we thought before that summit started. So it was absolutely acknowledged as a win. Now, that being said, there are details. That's what happens in a negotiation. You try to move one side towards the middle, then you try to move the other side towards the middle. The president achieved that, certainly in my view and in the view of many others as well, but I was sitting right there. The president achieved that beyond what everyone's expectations were. And now we're immediately moving to a meeting with the Ukrainians, with the Europeans, and hopefully we can narrow the issues down even further and get ourselves well along the way towards the codification of a peace deal.
So there were managing of the expectations, as you mentioned, going into this, but the president had said numerous times, and he said in the past that he wants a ceasefire and he was hoping to get one going in. Here's what he said when he was asked just days ago about what would happen if President Putin did not agree to end the war or a ceasefire going into this conversation.
If Vladimir Putin does not agree to stop the war after your meeting on Friday,
yes, they will. Yeah.
What will there
will be consequences.
Sanctions, tariffs?
There will be. I don't have to say there will be very severe consequences. Yes.
You know, he told Brett Baer on the plane that he would be very unhappy if he came away from this without a ceasefire. So, how do you call this a win if you didn't get that?
Shannon, a ceasefire, as you know, is a condition precedent, generally speaking, before a peace deal. So in that context, the president has always talked about a ceasefire until he made a lot of different wins in this meeting and began to realize that we could be talking about a peace deal. The ultimate deal here is a peace deal. And we were talking about much more robust security guarantees than anyone ever imagined before. We were talking about EU admission. There was all kinds of subject matter discussed here that began to lead the president to the assumption that we could finish this thing with a peace deal and really end the killing almost immediately. And that's what we went for. That's what real deal makers do, and that's what he did. And it was really an amazing feat for me to watch happen.
So let's talk about the optics of this, because of course the president's critics were unhappy, but some of his supporters too worried about what signal or message this sent. The red carpet, the hugging, the looking very collegial at this meeting. The Wall Street Journal editorial board says this: the Russian achieved one of his major goals from the summit, which is the start of his rehabilitation as a world leader. The summit ended
Bull
his
crap.
isolation from the West.
Wall Street Journal's opinion is bullshit. Fuck the Wall Street Journal.
Time to continue bombing Ukrainian cities and slowly taking more territory. Why give him that optics win?
Look, I think from our standpoint, and I would imagine the president would say this, but you're asking me the question. From our standpoint, we're concerned with outperforming where we thought we were going to perform, and we did. We moved the Russians significantly past where we thought they were going to end up. Now, I had 6 separate sessions with President Putin before this, and I thought that we had some measure of success, but this was epic, what we achieved. And that's just a flat-out fact. And so that's what I think we ought to be focusing on, what the end result is. I think that we are a whole lot closer to eliminating death on the battlefield in Ukraine and Russia. And isn't that the overall goal? That would be my goal, and I think that's the president's goal. So I think we did what we were supposed to do, better than what people estimated we would achieve.
So let's talk about the security guarantees, because you mentioned those. What does that mean in practicality? What is the U.S. willing to commit to that effort to give Ukraine the assurances it needs to come to the table?
It means that the United States is potentially prepared to be able to give Article 5 security guarantees, but not from NATO, directly from the United States and other European countries. That is big. I mean, really big.
Does it mean boots on the ground? What does it mean, logistically?
I think part of the discussion that we're going to have on Monday throughout the day, because there's going to be breakout sessions there, is exactly the specifics of what the Ukrainians feel that they need. Because remember, as mediators, we were at this summit to advance the Ukrainian position, and we did that. And we did it successfully. Now it's for us to drill down on the granular details of exactly what the Ukrainians need to give them a sense of security in the future. And by the way, what the Europeans need as well. And we were fully committed to be there for that purpose.
All right, Special Envoy Steve Witkoff,
We appreciate you, Steve. You and Trump are doing a fantastic job. If anyone wants to debate, discuss, all you gotta do is join my Discord. Do we got any more questions, comments? Anyone want to see, 50 push-ups for $10, or 300 to 400 push-ups for $20? That's the stupidest logic I've ever heard. He should have been at that meeting. He should have been at that meeting. Well, shouldn't have Putin. You never said that when Zelensky went to the White House 1,000,000 times. No one said, oh, Putin should have been at that meeting. You dumbass Democrats, you dumbass liberals never said it then. So now you're saying it? And by the way, you're a dumbass. They're meeting literally on Mondays, so cool. Any more questions, comments, anything you guys want to talk about? Russia is winning and will not lose. Zelensky is not capable of coming to talk to Mr. Trump on his own. He needs USA's permission, etc. This makes the Russian people laugh. That is 100% true. That's 1,000,000% true. That's 1,000% true. Zelensky is not capable of coming to talk to Mr. Trump on his own. He needs Ursul's permission. Just in case you guys don't know who that is, that's the leader of the EU. That is the leader of the EU. Mr. Ukrainian Coca-Cola man, he likes to snort things. He needs the leader of the EU's permission. Even though we fund more of the war than anyone else, he should be taking orders from Mr. Trump. No one else. Trump is his boss. Double tap that screen if you guys got any questions, comments. Drop some super chats. If not, I think we're going to take a short intermission. Short intermission, guys. We'll be back. We'll be back here. The next time we will see Zelensky, he's wearing a suit and this war is over. If he's in camouflage, the war will continue. I agree. He better not be wearing that camouflage or that Temu shirt. Hello, Eli. And the way Zelensky dressed for the meeting is a miracle. A jacket, a suit, and sneakers. Does he pretend to be straight from the trenches, having no time to change clothes? Yeah, he does. He pretends like he's actually at the front lines or something while his people die. It's sad to say, but it's true. He's a faker. And he's a drug addict. At least Putin isn't a drug addict. I'm not trying to say I'm pro-Russia or anything. I think what they did was wrong, but at the same time, I think Zelensky is a drug addict and a faker and a manipulator. He should yell at him. He's a piece of crap taking our money and not showing our country respect. I never said, I just said I'm not pro-Russian. I just said what they did was wrong. The Democrats have a hearing problem. The Democrats got a hearing problem. Oh, I'm going to play his music video. I'm going to play his music video next live stream. Next live stream, we'll play Zelensky's music video. But for right now, guys, we're going to take a short intermission. We will be back in approximately 25 minutes. See you soon, guys. See you soon. 25 minutes.